Hi everyone and welcome to Rachel's Enchanting Cakes. In this very short tutorial, I just wanted to show you this bubble sheet technique. I've had so much fun with it. Now, in this particular footage here, I'm shining light from the back, so you can get a good idea of what it would look like depending on the lighting in the actual room where the cake would be. I've chosen to do mine in this dark pink colour, but they can be done in many different colours, perfect for any coral reef themed kind of cake. It's so easy to do and you only need one ingredient. I'm just going to add some more footage on here as well for you so you can see what it's like without that background light. So you might be able to see more of the actual bubbles that we've actually got in there. This was so much fun to do. I was very surprised at just how easy it really was to do. And well, what can I say? I need to experiment some more because with this, you could do so many different things. And this is what it looks like without that backing light on. Look at all of those lovely bubbles. It's lovely and thin, perfect for your cakes. And I use literally just one ingredient. Let's make a start, guys, and I hope I do help you again today. Start by lining a baking tray with some grease-proof paper or baking parchment. If you have a silicone mat, you can also use one of those. The only ingredient that you're going to need for this is liquid glucose. So I've got some squirty liquid glucose, but obviously a lot do come in tubes. Just use a spoon and simply place it directly onto your baking parchment or silicone mat. I then add a very small amount of food colouring of my choice, and using a palette knife, I spread the liquid glucose so it's very thin across the whole of the baking sheet. Once you have got to this point and it's all spread evenly, place it in a preheated oven at 150 degrees centigrade for around 40 minutes. It's very important that you know your oven well. Sometimes it may take a little bit longer, sometimes it may be done sooner, but the very important thing is to not burn the sugar. So this is what happened to my mat. So it's all separated. I've got loads of different sections, but look at that lovely large one with all the bubbles in. They've all got bubbles in there. You just need to let this cool down. Don't try or even bother to attempt to touch it just yet because it'll be way too hot and it will just gently peel away from the baking mat. Now to store these, if you store them in an airtight container, sandwiched together with baking paper just so they don't stick together, and they'll last around 4 to 5 days depending on the humidity. And it really was as simple and as easy as that. And looking at something like this, you'd think it'd be really complicated. So it's just one ingredient, the oven. It takes a few minutes to prep. It just takes a while in the oven, about 40 minutes as mentioned. Have fun. You know, I'm going to make some more things using this technique now because it's so easy to do, so much fun, and on a coral reef cake, it would just look absolutely outstanding. Happy baking, guys, and I'll be back soon with some more detailed content.